All right, so a little bit of information about the product that I'm cooking today. It's called PlantBase, and this is the whole damn roast, part of the no harm roast line that they have. This company is based out of East Vancouver in Canada, and so I'm down in Florida, so I ordered this online from a company called Vegan Supply Company. And it was about $36.99 for the roast. It's 3 pounds, so that works out to about $3 per serving, since this is designed to serve 12 to 15 people. So somewhere in that range, I guess somewhat comparable to your regular holiday ham. I haven't bought and cooked one in a while, since last Christmas, so I don't quite remember the price difference there, but yeah, we're gonna try it out and see. But I just wanted you guys to see what this is, and if it's something that's really good, I'd definitely be willing to buy some again. You know, like I said, $36.99, but you also have to pay shipping. I think you can order from the company directly, but I'm not sure at this point. On Facebook, though, they have some different information, and I see that they sell at farmers markets, and they're pretty popular and stuff. So hopefully it's a good roast. See you when it's done. Our roast is done, and we let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And now I've drained it, and we're gonna pull it out of the pan. It's a little difficult to do. We're gonna sit it in our roaster. And this is the part where you get to take this black casing off. And that's supposed to be done pretty gently. So let's see if we can untie this. All right, we got a little crack there. There we go. That's pretty. We're gonna just unwrap this. Smells good. Now, if you guys can see that. Now, this will be our first time doing a roast like this. We actually, well, I and my husband started eating vegetarian / easing into a vegan lifestyle within the past couple weeks. But my daughter has been vegetarian for quite a little bit. But this is our first holiday that we've tried to alter our menu. So in doing that, we decided to try some of the plant-based roast. So our next step, according to the directions, is to use some of the glaze, about half of the glaze that came with the roast on it at this point. So we're going to add about half of this, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. The oven has been preheating at 325, and we're gonna cover this up loosely once we're done adding half of our sauce, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like when we pull it out. All right, guys, it's time to flip this for the first time. So you only roast it for about 20 minutes, but the instructions say that it needs to be flipped. So it's time for us to flip it the first time. See that? There we go. I let our roast cook for about 15 minutes, and I turned it twice during that time, and then I went ahead and pulled the foil off and added the rest of our glaze. So let's see what we have. There we go. Let's see if I can hold this up so you guys can see it. There's our roast. Well, like I said, I added the glaze, the rest of the glaze that was in the packet, but I am from North Carolina and ham is our thing during the holidays. So I wanted to add my own little razzle dazzle to this thing. And what I did was I mixed together some of my favorite boar's head ham glaze and pineapple juice, which I have right here. And I'm going to go ahead and glaze this with these items here. My concern is that I don't know what their glaze tastes like, so I hope this is good. We'll see. And I'm gonna add some pineapple to it as well, because I'm so used to eating pineapple and ham. In fact, the pineapple I may like just a little bit more than the ham. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Probably be easier just pour it over. And we'll see how this turns out. Now I did use a pan with the slotted bottom, with the rack I meant, so that I could catch all of that good stuff down at the bottom. Now typically when we were eating meat, you could use that for something else, but it does make it a little easier to catch those juices if you have it on a rack. Or I'm not used to cooking vegetable roast in this way, so it might actually be the opposite. We'll see where you need it roasting in the juices to keep it moist. This seems pretty moist in itself, but like I said, we'll see. I think I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of the glaze itself. Just a tiny bit. And we'll see how this turns out. It's a learning process, a rather expensive learning process, but a learning process nonetheless. Let's see. It's looking pretty good there. The biggest hurdle with this is going to be my husband, because he is a flexitarian / vegetarian. So seeing what he thinks will be the biggest test, because he'll tell you. Now, I know with traditional ham, you use toothpicks to hold your pineapples on. I may use a few. I don't know how well. Oh, it's stuck in pretty easily, so maybe it is easy to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and add my pineapples to this with toothpicks. And I'm gonna stick this back in the oven for a couple minutes and let it finish cooking. If nothing else, we will have some delicious pineapples from this, because you really can't mess up pineapple. And I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this can while I'm waiting on this to finish. All right, so this looks ready to go. And we're just gonna pop it back in the oven for a couple minutes. There we go. Okay. All right, it's time to pull out our roast. I'm gonna drop it. There we go. This thing is heavy. Sit it right there. All right, and there we have it. Our done plant-based whole damn roast. Join me for the taste testing video, which will be posted next. Thanks and have a Merry Christmas.